Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Give me a moment. Gotta put the music on. Okay, so I don't know if you guys seen, but they just announced a new live stream, but it's for 7 catastrophes, which is odd. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, actually, I guess there was leaks about a new Awakened Roxy, so I'm assuming it's that, which is a bit odd. And apparently, it says Marilli screen capped this, and it says, in addition, as we shift gears for the full-fledged development of Ragnarok, we are also preparing new content based on the story which can be played more casually. Also in the works is the release of the untold stories of the 7 catastrophes in several chapters. This will be a turning point for the 7 catastrophes, as in the story, they will be facing opposing forces and new heroes will be introduced. So, very interesting. Not really sure how to feel about that, but you know, it is what it is. Literally, Nagato just put out a video today saying that 7 catastrophes and Ragnarok stuff was like really boring, not super hype, and he was waiting for, you know, more interesting stuff to come out. But looks like they really don't care, which, I mean, then again, obviously they've already had this stuff sort of planned out and everything in advance, but it's funny. Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. There we go. Should be better now. Awakened personality, maybe bigger. Maybe, who knows? We'll have to see what she looks like. I'm sure she'll look really cool. They do a really good job of doing like character designs and stuff like that, I've got to say. But I don't know. The 7 catastrophes have really been not hype for me, and the only problem I have is that the catastrophes are so interlocked with each other, and no one wants to build 7 catastrophes because, like, it's just really not worth it. So hopefully she's not locked down to 7 catastrophes, but I'm not going to be surprised if she is. So that's going to be annoying. That she'll still not make them worth using. Exactly. I mean, it's possible, I guess. If they're doing a live stream for it, they might be trying to make it something, you know, pretty crazy, but I don't know, man. Oh yeah, we got a new Hawk Pass. Very pog, very champ. I'm gonna buy the bikini outfit because it's very pog, very champ. Do I even need the rest of the outfit, to be honest? What the? She's pixel art. I love that. That is so good. Hell yeah, that is badass. I love that. What the? Melly looks crazy. What? Dude, he's actually insane. I love that. That's actually super sick. That's so cool. And it looks like the rest of them are the old ones, so they have the old, like, crappy drawing ones. What's Ultimate Escanor look like? Oh, he's like, oh, that's super cool. I love that. It's the original drawing that they did for him in the manga or whatever. That's super cool. Oh, you're right, mate. Okay. Alright. Okay. He's a little angry boy. I like that, though. It's cool. Does Estarossa already had one, I think? I want to say he did. Estarossa. Where is Estarossa? Oh, I don't think we did see Estarossa before. These aren't that good. Honestly, I really love pixel art stuff, so the Liz one is super cool to me. And the Melly one is honestly really cool too, I gotta say. But I don't know what... Even though this one's like super simple, I love this. This is so cool to me. I like that a lot. Merlin got one. Oh, good point. I forgot. Forgot about Merlin. Oh my god, she's like full anime. No, not that. Dude, that's so sick. This is like thumbnail material. This one's like super good. Holy. I love that. That's so cool. What's going on? What's going on, Roman? Big chillin'. I completely forgot that they do these. That's so nice. Very sick characters. Man. Pixel art's super cool, gotta be honest. Alright, anyway, we were gonna look at Lilia's bikini. Pog champ. I didn't even really need this, actually. I do need the weapon, and I do need the hat, actually, so I'll go ahead and buy those. Why not? Because I'm not buying the Escanor outfit. The one Ultimate Cut is so good. Yeah, it's super cool. It's the like the art for the manga, like the promotional art that they did for it or whatever. I can't remember exactly like what the use for that was, but super cool. Ah, damn, I'm short. I'll have to buy this later, I guess. Which, not like I'm actually gonna use that Lilia, but is what it is. Couldn't find my Festa because he looked different. Yeah, it kind of throws you off a little bit. Very cool though. I like that. It even shows it here. I didn't even notice this before. That's so funny. Very cool though, very cool. There was like a weird bug with Brawl. I wonder if it'll let me grab my Brawl rewards now. Actually, I don't know if I should do this or not because it's probably gonna take me out of the game if it doesn't work. Okay, it's fixed. Nice. It was doing this really weird bug where it was like everybody was like level 0, and if you tried to challenge somebody, it would like just completely give you an error and throw you out of the game. God, there they are, the dynamic trio. It's actually really cool looking. I like that a lot. No Frowdrens, no Liz's. When are you gonna summon? Very soon. I'm just messing around a little bit. Got 2 Yorm and 1 Scotty in the same pool. Hey, that's awesome, actually. 3 and 1 multi is also always like a really cool time. There was one time where I got a 4 and 1. I don't remember exactly what it was for, but I was going crazy. Nice. Showing everyone as rank 0. It was doing that for me as well. It was so weird. Yeah, I seen some post on Reddit, and the guy was like, like people are hacking, and I don't necessarily think it was people hacking. I think it was literally just like a bug. I think something got messed up because everybody was rank 0, even I was. So I don't think it was like anything weird. Okay, let's go back. Got 2 blue Megellda and already got her 6/6. Dang, that's kind of rough. Summons were terrible for me. Oh no. Yeah, it's not gonna take me too long to get through this, so let's go ahead and bang these out. I guess let's. I don't know if I can pull her early. I kind of want to just dip because I'd like to just save gems for potential collab, whatever ends up coming up next. But who knows? Got a 5 and 1 and a very old Sins only banner with 7% rates. Dude, those 7% rate banners are super cool. I really, I hate that they don't do those anymore. Those were like nice filler banners to do every once in a while, where they would do like a Commandments 7% banner or a Sin 7% banner. Kind of cool. It's unfortunate they don't do that stuff anymore. It'd be nice if they would raise the rates for like festivals and stuff. I think there's a fake out in this because we got a counter, didn't we? 661 Roto. If I get her early enough, I probably won't finish the rotation. Okay. You think this Megellda will be a good substitute for the blue Megellda on Bird? I don't think she's like a perfect substitute because her relic doesn't work for whatever reason, which is really stupid. Did I get baited here? Is there nothing in this? Yeah, but her relic doesn't work on the Bird for some reason, which is very unfortunate. That's unfortunate. He's max. Is what it is. At least I got an SSR. Can't complain. I don't know. She seems really, like, really good as a support character for Demonic Beast, of course, because of the way she works. And because she does HP-related stats instead of attack-related stats like Thonar does, I think it'll make your teams a lot more tanky, and you'll be able to get, like, max health a lot easier and stuff. So, I guess it just depends. For dogs, most likely. Yeah, she does seem very good for dogs, because you can pair her with Thonar, which is cool. And it seems like there's a lot of potential for her to be good for Nidhogg, but I don't know just yet. We'll have to kind of see how the team sort of progresses. Seeing Nagato's video about her only use seems to be on the dogs, and even then you won't be getting both effects since the relic is bird only, which doesn't even work with her. Yeah, I don't really understand their thought process behind that. Like the not having the relic work is a huge oversight. I don't know if they just need to change the wording on it to where it's not only whatchamacallit, it's not only recovery skills or what, but it is really dumb to have a brand new character come out and she's a Demonic Beast only character, but the one activity that her Holy Relic works in is like she can't meet the requirement for it. Like, that is kind of pathetic. Her past success, trust me, might 6-6 her now. God. You do what you gotta do, Iku, but I don't really think that that's gonna be worth doing. Her outfit's honestly really pretty as well. I love the whole Valkyrie aesthetic. Yeah, I think the Valkyrie stuff is super cool. I do like her outfit. It's got the nice shiny silver armor with the purple purple highlights on the clothes. Kind of cool. I can dig it. Got her on the last step. Yeah, it's looking like that might be the case for me as well. Another Sigurd. Cool, cool. Hog champ. Got her first and second draw. Damn, that's nice. Couldn't be me. Then again, this is a cheap banner. I can't really complain. Sigurd 17-6. Make his flood damage go through the roof. Make his ultimate modifier like 40,000. Might be a guild boss unit with the card set, but basically no passive. Yeah, I don't know. I hate using characters that can't be used in other game modes. Like the fact that Blue Elat is the meta character at the moment for Nidhogg is really bad. Like I hate that. Like she doesn't even have a passive that can work for it, and it's just because she has like such an interesting, or like such a kit that matches what you need exactly for the team. And I don't know, hopefully we get a character to replace her soon, because nobody wants to build that unit out, especially for Nidhogg. And even then, like, if you do build her out, then you're probably going to use her for Guild Wars, if anything. But even then, I don't even use her for Guild Wars, and I have her built up. Didn't even get the notification for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's kind of weird with that sometimes. Is what it is. Which I missed. Nothing crazy. We looked at the April Fool's characters. Or April Fool's art. Name. Had to do a full rotation, but it's fine. Wham! And a Gerard. Whoa! PogChamp! She the best for Beast right now, or should I say for crossover? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to mess around with her a little bit first. From my understanding, she seems like she's okay. Like, she seems like she does a decent job at what she's doing, but do I even need a headpiece is a good question. I do need a headpiece, okay? Might as well grab it then. Well, this is going to get changed because I haven't powered her up yet, actually. I need to register it for one. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. My Blue Elite isn't built up, but she's 2-6 for some reason. Yeah, she's been on a couple of banners. She's not like... Well, she's kind of exclusive. Like, they don't put her on a whole lot of stuff, but... She's been on some more recent banners lately, if I'm not mistaken. Chose the wrong beast for the week. They really, at this point, like, all of the old, I mean, you could argue that some of the dog relics are, like, still really good, but honestly, a lot of the characters could be, or, like, I don't think there should even be a restriction on it anymore. I think they should just make it to where you can fight all of the bosses each week if you want to. Because, I mean, the relics have been out for so long, so, I don't know. Like, all of the bird and deer relics are completely irrelevant pretty much at this point. Like, they're basically, like, everybody has them, I guess, for the archangels and stuff, so Scotty's finally 6'6". Dude, I haven't pulled a Scotty copy in a really long time. Like, I think I'm still only have her 1'6". If anybody, I wanted Scotty on that banner, but not lucky enough for that, unfortunately. Chose Nidhog to get the 4-1 clear. Gotta get to work on Freya. Understandable. Go ahead and equip this one. Do I? I've got extra mats. Might as well. Might as well. It's a UR outfit, so it's not that big of a deal. Let me go ahead and equip this one as well. Okay, and we will equip the new thing. Why not? Honestly, I like the little whatever these are called, space buns maybe. I like this haircut a lot actually. Oh, the purple actually kind of matches her outfit too. I'm gonna use that. Oh well. Let's do this power up thing. What's up with the weird artwork in the game at the moment? So they're doing every year for April Fools. They replace all of the festival characters' art with like either crappy drawings or just weird art. And honestly, this year's is really cool. I like the ones that they've done so far for this year. Like your buns, you say. You know, you putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that. She worth the money because it's only her and Melly I'm missing. Melly's not very good, so I wouldn't even worry about getting him. And I can't really say at the moment. I definitely think that you should wait. They just announced the live stream tonight, so there's going to be a new catastrophe character coming out on JP soon, which is probably not very hyped, to be honest. But if you want to see what that character is before you summon for this one, I would completely understand, because who knows? You never know what they're going to do. They could make her really good and people want to summon for her, or she'll be insanely hot or something like that. They'll probably try to bait people with the waifu factor, I'm sure, because if it's going to be an awakened Roxy, I'm sure she's going to be very very waifu for a lot of people. Shorter than Melly. Little cinnamon roll. Yeah, she's cool. I really like her design. She's really cool. She's very expressive. Like, she has the very stereotypical like anime expressions with her I don't know, her personality, I guess. It's cool. It's nice to see. Just something different. See Lolly Merlin's April Fool's art. It's very cute. I think they had it in last year, so I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I didn't look at it earlier, though. Got the new Megellda on the first multi. Nice. That's good. Congrats on that, my friend. Level 100. Alright. Oh, I can still use Garad's thing, so that's nice. We'll check it out, or check it to make sure she has the other sins in her little orb thingies. Other sins. Maybe, that doesn't sound familiar. Maybe, I want to say we've seen it last year for sure, but maybe they changed it or something. I'm not sure. I'll look at it here in a moment. Hopefully we get a bomb unit, because Megellda hits pretty hard with attack crit gear, and it's going to be difficult to top that. Yeah, well, I mean, she's going to be a catastrophe unit. I highly doubt that she'll be, like, crazy good, like, festival like modern festival material, but I don't know. Who knows? If they really want to make catastrophes be good, then they're gonna have to make her like good. You know what I mean? Thinking about making this character an HP defense set as well, so that way I have an extra set to sit on my other Megellda. Ooh, who is this? Heimdallr's minion. That's cool. All right, I get it. I merged. Huh. I like her design. That's pretty cool. Very like generic mask and everything, but she got poison, sever. I like that. Kind of cool. Roxy is the explosion one? Yeah. Can't wait to see her fall 100 times from the sky. Yeah. Yeah. 154k on a level 3. It's kind of cool, I guess. Oh, there's Heimdallr, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. If we swap the non-attack cards for both Megs, it would make sense. No new events with this update, right? Yeah, I don't think there's anything, like... I don't really think there's much of anything at all with this update, actually. What did I... Oh, forgot about this piece. Pog. More CC. I don't think there's anything. I need to give Gerard that piece. Or that ultimate level. 4, 6, whoa! Thanks for all the Tower of Trials guides. Been really helpful. I appreciate that. I'm really glad. Like, those videos do really well, and I'm very glad that they are as helpful as you guys say they are. Because I get comments all the time from those videos. Like, it's really cool to see too, because I'll always see comments where people will. I'll see somebody comment on like floor 7, and then I'll see them comment on like floor 8 or like floor 12 or whatever it is. Like, it's always cool to see people comment like consecutively, because then that means like obviously they're using the guides, they're getting wins. Like, it's, I don't know, it's nice. It's cool to see those videos helping people out so much. Let's put her into bikini, because why not? Why is there an event sign on the demonic beasts? Because they're doing double drops this week. So if you farm and you beat floor 3, you actually get double the sources out of it. So it's a good time to farm out relics. I'm probably going to do another stream this week at some point where I finish off my bird relics if I can, because this would be a really good time to do so. Where was Lolly Merlin? Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've seen this last year. I don't remember them being in the bubbles, though. That's actually really nice. Very cool. Dude, this one, I don't want to say it's my favorite because I really like that Liz one, but this one's so good. Like, actually super cool. I don't remember seeing Gothers either. Very meh, very crappy drawing. It's cool though. Is there anybody else? Liz. Old school Liz. Hers actually doesn't look too bad. Like, it's obviously a crappy drawing as well, but it's at least like, there's a lot of like decent like shading to it and everything. It actually looks pretty good. I actually really like it. It's pretty good. The new Escanor's is very sick. Honestly, Esterosis isn't that great. Margaret didn't get one. Sad. Husak also didn't get one. Mayel being Angie. It's funny to me. What did our box CC go up to? 86. 86. Very nice. Alright, let's hop over to some stuff. I want to lock this in for the week, or do I? Probably not. I don't really think I'll be able to beat more than floor 1, if I'm being honest, and getting the extra materials for this would be very nice. Maybe. Because I get this as well. I need these red shards. Red crystals. No bond, sad? Yeah. Well, I mean, Purgatory Bond has one. It looks really stupid. Ugh. Nice hand. Very cool. Do you know if Megellda's passive stacks with Thornar's Relic? It does, from my understanding. Alright. I guess... Nidhog's probably the one that I'm looking forward to the least, and it's the fight that I know the least. I guess I'm just going to lock in the bird for the week. I'm going to lock in the... I'm locking it in. I can't change it now. Haha. Joke's on me. But we're going to start with the bird. God. Alrighty. Let's go for Megellda. Megellda. Red Megellda. Where that girl at? There she is. Oh. Megellda's new art looks so condescending. I strangely like it. She has that sort of like I'm gonna kill you, but if she doesn't win, she's like, oh no, like I didn't mean that. Like I don't know. She's got a interesting personality. Definitely pulling her Skull and Hati will bully me no more. She's probably really good. I think Dogs seems to be the one that a lot of people are getting the most use out of her. Floor 2's tricky. I finally figured it out last week and was able to get Freya's Relic. Nice. Freya's Relic is really good, so... Alright, let me... Increases single target damage dealt to enemies by 20%. Because I'm not using all the same race, I can't use the new card set at the moment. So, I'm going to also record these and then probably voice over them later. And then we will... I'll just kind of make videos out of each of the fights with Megellda and kind of give thoughts and opinions on them. Because, honestly, it's kind of a slow week, so... I'm not going to stress out too much on trying to find like crazy, funny, weird videos to make. Isn't the attack-related stat set better now? Because I'm not running all the same race, I can't use it. This is a single target, so that's kind of nice. Let's do... Oh, I didn't mean to use that one. Rip. Oh well. Bird runs, eh? Yeah, we're just gonna do one of each with new Megellda. This was a big waste. And then I don't know, probably call it. Nothing too crazy this week. Just kind of messing around. Let's go ahead and get the ultimate move gauge going a little bit. Need to make sure Escanor's goes off if possible, but depending on how big Melly does here. Okay, that one was kind of wimpy. I think we'll be okay. Okay, good crit. One race only, I see. Yeah. Her buff card doesn't proc her relic. Nope. Nope, it doesn't. Because her relic is recovery skills, unfortunately. We'll look at that actually really quick just to show. Her relic is removes one debuff from allies, or actually, when the hero uses a recovery skill in Hrosvelgr, and this is a buff skill, so very bad. Unfortunate. Might get my buffs removed here, actually, which is not good, but... or can I? I don't think I can. Because I also need to go for Megellda's passive, or her ultimate. How Garbo is she? I don't know if I want to call her Garbo yet. She's okay. She's very... I think she's kind of niche at the moment. There's a lot of potential for her to be, like, useful in the future, depending on... Oh, I forgot she gives ultimate move gauge. He got his buffs removed. That's very bad for me. It's not that bad that she got hers removed. Then again, she's a 1/6 ultimate. I'm used to having a 6/6 ultimate on the old Megellda. Oh, also, this team might not even work the way I'm wanting it to because I don't have Megellda's passive and relic giving me a whole bunch of buffs like I'm used to. This last phase right here might be really bad for me. Like, I know Cusac's gonna hit damage cap, if not really close to it. Ooh, I don't know, he doesn't have buffs on, so is he gonna hit damage cap? Maybe. I think I just gotta play it like this for now, because I don't know that Escanor and Melly are gonna hit too crazy because of the fact that they don't have buffs on. Okay, she does hit damage cap, which is good. 18k, so that's really bad. That actually did damage, so that's good. The Abyss takes a little bit more, which is good. We got a heal, which is nice. Usable for Skull and Hati, but still not the best. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what you're needing for your team, really. If these deal damage. Oh, she didn't even heal anything because I don't think she removed the debuff or anything. Oh boy. She is definitely throwing my run off, so I'm not happy with that. Literally just got to rewrite a relic to when a buff or recovery skill is activated in Demonic Beast. Boom, fixed everyone. Wants at least one copy. Yeah, it's very odd that they're... Could Cusack hit with this card? Oh, champ! Alright, I at least got his ultimate. We're infected. Dude, this is not going very good. Blue Megellda definitely better for Bird. Oh, 1,000%. She's definitely not just like a substitute. Like, you can't just throw her in if you don't have Blue Megellda. Not the same at all. Blue Megellda was built exactly for Bird. Which is weird, because the red Megellda is literally built... Like, she's not built for every activity, but her passive works in every Demonic Beast, which means that you would think, like, she would be a good unit to kind of throw on each and every one of them, but because Blue Megellda is so essential for this run to, like, really go smoothly, I don't know, it's just kind of... you gotta question why they chose Megellda to make this unit. Because, like, if they made it somebody else, and you could use Blue Megellda, and then whoever got this kit as the second character or something like that, you might be better off, but I don't know, very odd. Increases allies' HP-related stats. Allies who have had debuffs removed from the hero's skill use recover 20% of their max HP. Okay, so I gotta use skills this turn either way. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I don't know who he's gonna target. I assume Escanor because he had the lowest HP. I feel like this Megellda is more built for every other Demonic Beast, to be honest. I think that's probably the best assessment. Like, why would you use this Megellda over the blue one, really? tanking, we're tanking. I can heal off of that, so that is good. Well, that's gonna... Okay. I might have to use his other card, so that way we can lifesteal. Gotta run Matrona again? God. I really don't want to do that. The whole point in like a lot of these fights is that they can be ran so quickly now. So I would hate to downgrade just because this new character came out. Like, I'll be 100% honest, I'm not running this character. Like, when it comes to like actual farming, if we do a bird farming stream, it's gonna be Blue Megellda 100,000%. Like, zero doubt in my mind. So yeah. We'll see. Feels like the April 1st unit. God. I mean, kinda, sorta, yeah. It is a very, very peculiar one. I also gotta be really careful. I gotta make sure that I get another finger if possible. Nice. And I've also gotta survive. That's a rip. Honestly, I mean, I'm sure you could move the team around and you could get to the point. Like, you could use a different team, of course, and it would work out better. Like, if I was running different characters, I'm sure I could actually use this Megellda and it would be fine. But why downgrade, really? Like, I don't know. It just this isn't good. This isn't working. I don't like this. So we're gonna move to the tier. Hate to do it to him, but it is what it is. Let's just get rid of Elat, I guess. Might as well. And then we'll just put on Megellda, because why not? Just kind of testing it out. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not giving her like the fairest chance with the bird there. Like, if I really wanted to like see her full potential, I would just, you know, change the team up. But why downgrade? My team, my fast farm team, when I can beat it very consistently, very easily, I don't know. Like, obviously it would be kind of helpful for some players to like see if she can be used over the Blue Megellda, but for the bird, there's like zero reason to run her over Blue Megellda. Let's just do this, maybe. They first announced Ragnarok. They said they were going to release 20 to 25 units as it stands. We have 15 units, 11 if you don't count the Ragnar Sins. And this is what we're getting halfway through. Yeah, this is this one's pretty interesting, to say the least. So, not sure how to feel about that. But there's some really hype characters, and there's some very interesting stuff that they could do with it in the future. So I'm not going to hold it against them. I think that they want a character that can help out with the demonic beasts, of course. And I think that this character is going to have her uses, but just might not be exactly what you're expecting. And you're going to have to get used to using her and like kind of slotting her into your team, figuring out how she works with what characters and everything like that. Why the one instead of Milim? Because of his ultimate. Milim's ultimate is kind of meh. Just because I only have her 1/6. Plus, I don't know. I know a lot of people use Milim for this fight, but I just don't really like it, to be honest. Like, it's cool to use some of those characters every once in a while, but realistically, my Escanor is way more invested into. So he's just a clear-cut, better character. All right. So she's red. So let's just do red, green, blue. I don't really want to waste another red card though. Should we just use an Escanor card? Might as well. Blue, red, green, blue. That beats him for sure. And then that'll rank up our cards. Should be fine. If you have King Relic, his barriers save the ult removal in the final phase of the floor 3. That's honestly a really good idea. I've never really thought about using King too much for this fight, but I also don't have a whole lot of reason to run this anymore because they don't want to make new relics for it, and I have them all already. So I don't do a whole lot of experimenting with the deer, unfortunately. I know that there's probably a much better setup that you can do, but this setup just works so well for me. Normally I use ELAT, but we'll see how it goes. What do I do? Let's do... what do I do here? I need to keep the Escanor card if possible. We'll just throw that out, I guess, and then throw this away. That actually didn't hit damage cap, which is kind of sad. That also didn't hit damage cap, but it's 1/6. I will. Using unknown, so I use using Millum. That makes a lot of sense, though. Honestly, if you're gonna go for like a mono race team and everything, if you have the new card set, it would probably be really good for this as well if you're using mono race. But just for like fast ulting, like double hitting ults and stuff like that to help get through the color wheel faster, or like get through the phase so I don't have to deal with the color wheel as much. Just these two characters in general are really good for that. Let's use this to heal this phase. Why not? We'll throw this away as well. Throw this away as well. Throw this away as well. Boom. Wham wham. PogChamp. We are the boss. Chat be hiding the boss's health bar. True that. You are the boss. Millum's insane if you're using an unknown comp. Oh, I'm sure. There's a lot of like good unknown comps from my understanding as well, so that's really cool. Missing the Mayo card, yeah. Having to get all that HP, or the coins or whatever for the festival, that's kind of annoying. I understand that. I literally don't buy things in the in the coin shop just so that way I can make sure that I have the coins for new cards when they come out. Because they've already done it. I think this is the 3rd card that they've done, so. Millum's the goat on deer unless your Escanor is 6/6. Then I can understand using him. Yeah, well, that's the only reason I use him, is I have 15% perfect gear for Escanor. I have him 6/6. He's literally like as built as he could possibly be. So having that double hitting ult and just him being just an absolute monster is kind of hard to pass on, to be honest. For deer, I use Red Deanne, the 1 Yorm, and Trader Melly. I depend on Trader Melly to one-shot last phase and floor 3 with his 3 single target. Oh, really? It's kind of interesting. Isn't there a damage cap, though? Like, can you not? I don't know. That seems kind of odd. Like, I've definitely used Trader Melly on the deer before, and I've definitely used him to sort of, like, blow through certain parts, but breaking the color wheel, man, it's kind of scary sometimes, and it can completely ruin your run. New unit worth pulling for? Honestly, probably not right now. But if you want to grab her while she's cheap, and you want to have her just in case she becomes like future dependent, like if she becomes like really good at some point in the near future, I would completely understand doing that, because you never know when characters like this are just going to skyrocket in value out of nowhere. So I think I'm just going to waste that. Go for Escanor's ultimate here, and hopefully that'll finish off the phase. I'm honestly not confident in that finishing off. I don't think it will. Maybe not. Maybe I'm surprised. Cool. We'll do that. Yeah. How the summons go? We unfortunately we had to do the whole rotation, and we pulled 2 copies of Sigurd and a copy of Gerard. So nothing crazy really, but it is what it is. Blue, red, green, blue. Got to do a rotation on this phase. For real though, the ultimate or the one ultimate is better on deer than Trader Melly. Just looks at deer and it melts. By the way, are you aware of the method where light and dark units can cheese the color wheel? Yeah, I know that if you use light and dark characters like first before the color wheel starts, then you can use their cards, of course, and not break the wheel. But it doesn't always like work out super great. Depending on your card draw, it can really clog your hand up and stuff. I would rather not use light and dark characters to begin with, so that way I don't have to deal with it like at all, really. Just personal preference, though. I know a lot of people do it and they get away with it just fine. I think I heal here and then get rid of this and this. Nice. My deer team is still just Brunhild, Jormungand, Millum, Freyr, and I only do the first and second floor because I goldfish brain and mess up the third floor, plus Jormungand just doesn't hit very hard. Yeah, Jormungand's not really there for damage, but her passive and everything is so good. Like, it's actually insane. Like, it's so crazy how much it does for you. So that's really nice to do. I'm gonna throw this away. Red Megellda not so bad for deer so far. Well, so I agree, but at the same time, I normally have Elat in this slot, and Elat really doesn't do a whole lot for me until the last 2 phases of floor 3 anyway. So I don't know. We'll see how well she kind of helps in that regard. I think that there's good potential for her to help though, because it'll help me get my ultimate back faster. But at the same time, if I'm not able to keep my ultimate because he keeps removing it in the last phase, then it might become a bit of an issue. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see. But so far, not too bad. I don't know if I just push for Escanor ult here. I think I do. Even though this isn't going to kill, of course. So we still have to wait another turn. First time catching your stream. What's going on, Kiyu? Appreciate you stopping by. Just chilling, hanging out. Might have heard but Purgatory Meliodas art makes me cry. Yeah, his is really cool looking, honestly. I kind of like it. That last phase of floor 3, I hit it. Yeah, it's tough. I like to try to go into it with whatchamacallit, with ults and everything, so I can kind of burst it down as fast as I can. But it still throws you off sometimes. It's a rough one for sure. We're infected, so I'd like to try to heal before we finish this off. So let's kind of just throw these cards out. Hopefully this will be enough to kill this turn. Yeah, should be. And then we'll use up stuff to kill. Surprised you actually nailed the pronunciation. Most people fail at that. I feel like there's been a couple of people who have come by recently who have said that I pronounced their name right, which I'm kind of surprised because I'm not very cultured when it comes to like pronunciations of like things that aren't English words, I guess, and even then English has some really weird words as well. But yeah, I seem to do okay with some pronunciations, which is good, of course. So glad I could pronounce it right. Been watching your videos lately, especially the tower guides. Been really helpful. I'm glad, honestly. We had a guy in here earlier just saying that he was happy about the guides and everything, and I think that they help a lot of people out, and that's really all I can ask for. I think it's awesome that those videos do so well. No way. Sublimity of Valkyries. I need the gold cubes, if anything, from this. It's a deer card absolutely needed for the dogs. Been farming deer for a while to get it, but had no luck. It really does help quite a bit. Normally, I would be like, like it's not that big of a deal, but having it to where you don't get frozen when you have max ultimate move gauge is so good. Like, it's ridiculously good. So it's hard to say you don't need it. I have had people, you know, obviously the card set wasn't always around. Some people had to do it without it beforehand, of course, but having it now, it's almost like it's a really nice quality of life thing just for running the dogs in general. All right, this is the stage where I get attack sealed on Escanor, so we'll see. All I need for the dogs card set is the PvP 10k coins. Yeah, that one's just a grind, really. Kind of annoying more than anything. 3 SSR multi, got a Meg, nice. Deer cards literally makes the world of difference. You can farm floor 1, but after that you need it. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of freezing in floor 2 and 3. I'm thinking about subbing, but one issue I have with most YouTubers is if they push it, the whole like and subscribe thing, seeing it on video makes you want to do the opposite. Yeah, I don't really unless we're just like really stale or stagnant a lot of the times, I don't really push for that a whole lot. I always forget to. I always put, like, I'll say it at the end of the videos and everything for sure, but a lot of the times I don't push it so much. Even though I probably should if I'm trying to do like growth, but I feel like people are going to subscribe if they want to regardless. I mean, obviously putting a reminder out there in case people do forget, like if they watch the video and they're like, oh, that was a good video, and then they can't find me later. Like, obviously that would be kind of like crappy, but more often than not, I feel like it's not really going to be an issue, so let's cleanse, attack. That'll rank up, I think, right? Because we use a card. Sub to get free food from Chef Nolad. I cannot deliver on that, but if you want food, I do have a couple days left in that HelloFresh promotion. Still wish Amelia's relic would have been made all allies immune to freeze, even if it was the same trigger as the card set. That would have been kind of fun. They really didn't do very well with her her relic. It kind of flopped a bit. Damn, now I've got to use it all. Oh well. Funny enough, the top 100 Helbram, if he wasn't stuck in as a bad trophy unit, would have been neat for the dog since the unique effect. Yeah, somebody pointed that out actually recently, and I thought that was really interesting. I've got extra. We'll just use Yorms, because why not? I have a friend who does YouTube on a regular basis, and the way he does it is that he just blends in a visual reminder at the end with an outro card, which I think is a better option. Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's no need to like force anybody to subscribe. I mean, it's up to them to begin with in the first place, so it doesn't really bother me if people say it or they don't. It's just like it's such a common part of YouTube now. Like, I don't know, like it's almost like clickbaiting. Like clickbaiting is almost like necessary if you want to be like pushing max numbers and stuff like that. So it used to bother me a lot when I would see a lot of clickbait stuff, but it's so common nowadays that you can't really get away from it. So you might as well just not even worry about it. It's not worth getting upset over, or just like, I don't know, it is what it is. So it's just the YouTube environment changes a lot. What do I want to do here? Let's do red, green, blue, red. We'll save this, I guess, for now. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be really good. This move obviously kind of sucks, but it's a heal, so it's kind of nice. Nice. Wasted the Freyr card, kind of unfortunately. But it's fine, no big deal. Honestly, that's a lot of cards that I don't really want for Jormungandr in hand, so we're just going to do this. Just feel like it's such a forced thing, it creates artificial peer pressure when you hear / read those words in every video. A bit like hypnosis. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's always like a thing where I mean, I'm normally pretty picky with people that I subscribe to. Like, there are channels where I'll look them up every once in a while, but I don't want to be bombarded by stuff from them. Like, because some people do, like, 4 or 5 uploads a day and, like, this and that. Like, I don't know, just sometimes you don't want to see all that, because I use the subscription feed on YouTube. I feel like, I don't know, from the more I hear about it, the more I feel like people don't use the subscription feed, I guess. But I do use the subscription feed, and I don't like my subscription box to be, like, super clogged up by just one person. So I don't know, every once in a while I'll kind of just go through, subscribe or unsubscribe from people that I watch often or just don't watch anymore. I don't know, I guess I'm really particular about it. I just kind of clean up my sub box from time to time, so it doesn't really bother me if I end up subscribing to somebody. I can always just unsubscribe later, you know what I mean? So I changed Red Tarmiel substat at the Griffin on Phase 2. So if you're going to run Fast Farm Team and you have a way to get through Phase 2 without Taunt, that is obviously the best option. But if you're going to be using a Taunt to get through it and you're playing it more safe, then yeah, you kind of have to make sure that you don't have Red Tarmiel on. Even though it's really helpful, that one phase really screws it over. But Red Tarmiel came out after the bird, so I don't know. They could potentially change that, I guess. Like they could have, I guess, but it doesn't really seem like they're going to at this point. So I don't know. It's kind of just up to you. If you have the ability to fast farm, like what do you call it? The one ultimate is really good for it because he can hit twice with just regular cards. I used to use the one, so that way I could just rush for an ultimate, and that way going into Phase 2 I would hit damage cap twice or whatever. That was really nice as well. It just depends on what you have on hand, I guess. I really want to keep some of these cards. Let's use this. I'll go ahead and throw this away because I don't really need it. And then I think I'll use this to help push Phase next turn. Hopefully that's enough to kill. We'll do that. Not exactly sure how I feel about this just yet, but we'll see. That's why I wanted to take my time when looking at your stuff and seeing if it's worth it. Oh, I understand. If you don't want to, obviously, no pressure. Do whatever you want to do. I don't really. I feel like I do YouTube more as a hobby anyway. I'm not like, I guess if I was trying to make it into like a full-time thing, like, and make like as much money or whatever out of it as I wanted to, then I would probably push for more metrics and stuff like that. But I just like hanging out with you guys and playing a video game, so I don't know. I try not to take it too seriously because at the end of the day, it's not really that serious. So let's go for blue, green, red. Wait, no, that is the wrong. I almost messed it up. Blue, red, green, blue. We'll see if we get to keep the ultimate, because obviously there is the ultimate removal card that we might have to deal with. We'll see if we get lucky here. Probably not, because I feel like he uses it basically every time. But we might be okay. Even with regular cards, we might be okay. A lot of ults in hand. Oh, here they go. They're all getting deleted. There they go. Rip. Do I have Red Tarmiel? Can he even be Red Tarmiel? This is a good test, actually. He cannot be Red Tarmiel. Okay. That is fine. So let's go red, green for the merger here. Blue. Red, green, blue, red. And then I have 2 buff removal cards for next turn, which is perfect, actually. I still have to worry about the revive. That's where it's going to get really tricky. Actually, he's going to revive here if this doesn't kill. Level 3? That worked out really well. That might have been just RNG luck, but that worked out really well. Not that it matters. I don't even need to fight this boss, really. Okay, that's cool. When watching the YouTubers' videos, I enjoy. I have a system, well, a list rather. Okay, interesting. It's always interesting to see like how people sort of like organize their stuff or do YouTube in general because I don't know. Everybody's pretty much on YouTube, so it's not hard to. Ooh, who do I want to replace on this though? I guess King. Yeah, I don't think King's really nice to have, but I think King's the best replacement here, honestly. This one's kind of tough. I think I go for a different link here. I think I put Saria link on. And then I put Mayo link on here. Just because cleave, so probably won't crit regardless. And we'll see how this goes. I'm not exactly sure on this yet. What gear do you run on your? Just an attack defense set. Very basic like substats as well. Mega animation looks painfully or takes painfully long. Honestly, that's kind of true. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, I guess, but that is kind of annoying. I understand. Understand your pain. Pretty much gotta do this. Took a break from the game sometime after Fest King got released. Needless to say, I have absolutely no units for Demonic Beast. Yeah, Demonic Beasts are really, like, unit-dependent, unfortunately. Luckily, at least for the Demonic Beast-only units, they tend to throw them out pretty often on banners. So it's not too bad. But it just depends on if you have gems whenever those banners kind of come around, too. Because, obviously, they try to throw them out in the middle of, like, oh, like, this festival just ended, so you're probably broke. So here's a new banner with a character that you probably want to have. But, I don't know. Just depends on how it works out for you. Might as well go ahead and put that out there. Go ahead and throw that. Freyr's the goat. Freyr is kind of crazy. Tried using Jim Hopper and just shooting the deer. That is a good point, honestly. Like, if you think about it, you just hunt the deer like in real life, and it should be easy peasy. He should one-shot every phase, basically, right? Sitting at 1.3k gems right now. Got Mael first pull, so there's that. Hey, that's honestly super good. Being able to pull a character like insanely quick is so nice. Like, so nice. Let's burst this down. Push this out. Should be more than good to blow through this phase. I'm kind of scared about the later phases of this because I'm not used to using this unit. I don't know what it is. I'm very particular with characters that I use for this. Not the dogs in general, but like Demonic Beast, I'm so used to the teams that I use that it's always really tough for me to be like, okay, let's use these for a video. Ooh, no Megellda, and then I get buff sealed, which is not great. Doesn't really matter because we basically one-shot this phase anyway. Bam. Okay. Megellda's missing a little bit of HP. I'm not super happy about that, but we'll see how it goes. Usually really unlucky when it comes to pulls. I have a weird relationship with the concept of luck. Honestly, I mean, it's just gacha games in general. Some banners, like, it always seems to be on the stuff that I don't care about, that I always end up getting it early, or like something weird happens, or like I pull extra copies. But a lot of the times on like festival banners and stuff like that, I always get kind of screwed. But luckily, on the past couple of festival banners, I've not been too bad. I got Escanor 3/6 in one rotation, which was nice. I got 2 copies of Melee, which wasn't the greatest, of course, but at least I pulled an extra copy. And then I got a 4/6 Mael, so I really can't complain at all. Nah, he's only 4/6 Iku. I wish he was 5/6, because then I could use him more consistently on Nidhog. But yeah, I don't have the gray buffs, unfortunately, yet. Let's go ahead and just throw this away, I guess. Is that even going to hit? Who knows? I'm not confident in that, but we'll see if it works. Alright, it didn't, so that's actually bad. It's Freyr a must on deer and dogs. Mine is only 1/6. I would say that Freyr is kind of a must on dogs more than anything, just because of the fact that the white dog puts on ignite stacks, and his passive makes you immune to that. And on top of that, if you get his ultimate higher level, it obviously helps out quite a bit. But having him high dupes is always preferred, of course, just because of the way he works. But at the same time, sometimes you can get away with it, and it's not too bad. Like, if you don't rely on his ultimate, and you just kind of use it regularly, I think at this point you can probably get away with having him lower dupes, just because of how much support we have for the dogs now. But I don't. It used to be like if you didn't have him 6/6, like you basically couldn't beat floor 3. But it's definitely progressed way further than that now, so shouldn't be that bad. But you know, you kind of have to test it out. Obviously, you might have different stuff going on with your account that I can't foresee, maybe. I really want to just go ahead and use this. I guess I'm going to use this. I'm not confident in this because we're on floor 2 and he has high defenses. Plus, I rely on the King Shield to help hit damage caps really consistent. It looks like I'm okay, though. Her multiplier's so bad, so sad. Her animation's so cool, too. She's alright. She's not crazy. Which, then again, I think everybody understands that she's not crazy. Troll Festival art makes it really confusing when looking at my units. Yeah, it can kind of throw you off sometimes. Just pulled my last red Tarmiel dupe. Nice. That's always a big win. See how this heal does. From my understanding, I watched Marilli's video recently, like before the stream and everything, and I think he was saying there's some sort of glitch with Megellda at the moment, where if you use her cleanse and then attack with her afterwards, she like basically double heals from it for whatever reason. So I don't know if that's going to get fixed or if that was intentional. I doubt it, but very interesting. I don't have a cleanse now, so that's very bad. I would like to heal with these cards. Let's just throw the regular cards out for now, I guess. See how it goes. I'm not confident in floor 3 on this, to be honest. With this team, I'm not confident. Ooh, I didn't realize he was attack lowered. That's very bad. Now we have to sit here for another turn, which is bad. I do have, well, I don't have stance removal because that just got D-ranked. Ruined my run. Thank you for that. Oof. Support unit that actually needs more support. Sag, yeah. Super lazy with Beast, to be honest, but with this 2x drop, I'm thinking on which one should I get or go for a better account progress. Honestly, I don't know if this character is going to help you too much with anything other than, from my understanding, she's the best for the dogs, but I don't know. It's kind of a hard call. If you can get Blue Megellda for the bird, she's obviously the best. You need Yorm, or I don't want to say need, but it's best to have the character designed for each one of them. So Thonar for the dogs, whatchamacallit, Jormungandr for the deer. I don't know. She's just kind of like a weird optional sort of character at the moment. I don't necessarily think that she's like super needed. I don't know that it's even worth grabbing her at the moment, but I want to have her just in case for future proofing. Because you never know what they're going to throw out. Where, like, they could release a new character in the near future and make this unit skyrocket in value. But she's the supporter, but who she's supporting exactly? That's a good question. You know, it's hard to answer that. Should have good ults for second phase here. She doesn't fit anywhere. Yeah, I think you kind of have to. I mean, obviously, if you're using fast farm teams, she's not going to help that at all. She's going to slow your fast farm team down. Even if you can get ultimates really fast with her, her cards are ass. You'd have to get high dupes with her to make sure that her ultimate is actually going to be able to hit damage cap. Which is obviously not ideal. Kind of just a tough situation all around, really. I think the good thing is we can kind of rush ults with her really quickly, so... But, I mean, like I said, even then, like, if you're just relying on... Because you basically want to run your Thonar for this fight, like, you having to use 2 slots for these characters who aren't big damage dealers, you're going to have to rely on these characters to pick up the slack. Which isn't necessarily that bad, but with 2 characters being bad, RNG could really screw you, just depending. So... I think we do something like this, maybe. Emotional support Megellda. I mean, she's a cool character. If you like Megellda and everything, then by all means, like, grab her if you want to, but... You might be a little disappointed using her right now. Which is understandable. She's not supposed to be, like, crazy cracked at the game or nothing. The cleanse is 9... Oh, this removes all debuffs, though, isn't it? That's actually... That's good. Wow. Wow, wow. We can do something like this. And that should get... ultimate, I think, for Freyr, right? What's your favorite character? You got someone that you especially like? I do have characters that I really enjoy using. Red-haired Liz is probably like one of my favorite characters in the game, just for, like, I don't know, just niche usability. Like the green Liz for some reason I really like. I don't know, I'd have to look at some of the characters to really give you a good idea, though. I really liked Derriere back in the day. Jericho was probably my favorite unit to begin with, like one of my very first units that I even invested into before I even knew how good the game was. I don't know. There's a couple of, like, really cool characters that don't get as much love, of course, but I don't know. It's hard to just pick one off the top of my head, I guess. Like, I like a lot of the characters in this game because I've sort of grown to love them over time because I use them a lot. I play this game for the channel and everything every day, so... Megellda's going to be a little bit lacking on HP, but I think we'll be okay. Had to summon for her. She's my opening game greeter. That's funny. Nice. Alright, that one went pretty smooth. In my case, it's Glox. He's my favorite character in the series, so I got him all maxed out. Dude, Glox is super cool. I really wish that they would bring a new Glox out. Because they've come out with a third character for some of the commandments at this point, but Glox is a really cool niche character. The red Glox actually has decent usability in some situations, but I don't know. Definitely doesn't get the respect he deserves. What's the next hype character you want? Ooh, I don't know. Honestly, I want even. It's gonna seem cliche, but I'm more of a melee fan. than an Escanor fan, so I really want to see the big like Demon King melee. Not, yeah, I guess it's Demon King melee with the outfit, the white outfit, and the yellow arms or whatever. I think that he's a super cool character. Red Glox has the same ult as Elat? No. I don't think that is correct. I'm pretty sure Glox has a Ruin ultimate. And Elat does defense-related stat up and debuff immunity. Love Jericho, even have a shirt with her on it. But man, she is so outdated and still doesn't have a relic. Not that I would be able to get it if she did get one. Originally, I figured that they were going to give her a relic, and it would be a bird relic because it was a human, but obviously they've not really been sticking to that very much. So I don't really know what to say, but I really wanted Jericho to get a relic as well. But I don't know. It doesn't seem super likely anymore. Clocks does have a Ruin ultimate. I thought so. Friend keeps asking for a Jesus collab. What would that even mean? Like collabing with the Bible? I don't think she's gonna be able to survive this, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't think I don't know. I might be able to make this work if I go for like big ult rush just to get through the phase faster. I don't know. I don't want to use her blue card if I don't have to, though, because if I use the blue card, it's not going to heal me unless I have a debuff on, and I don't have a debuff at the beginning. Jokes about Bible Jesus being added to the game and one-tapping everything. That's just Escanor. 6-6 Moses gonna be unstoppable. Their cards are also different. Glox's cards cleanse at rank 1. Yeah, I really like Glox's blockade skill, actually. The red Glox blockade skill. Super cool. Very unique back in the day because there wasn't a whole lot of characters that could blockade or anything. Do a Record of Ragnarok collab and put Adam and Eve in the game. I've not watched Record of Ragnarok. I remember back when it first came out, people were talking about it a lot, but I feel like the hype kind of died down on that one. Enjoy the stream. I'm gonna go to bed. Even though it's 7 a.m. here. Good night / morning. All right, bud, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Got Megellda second pull only. I'll stop here and not complete. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Escanor is Jesus? That's right. Can't wait for Giant Race Dobson's second Fairy King Dahlia. I wish the Giants would just get more support in general. I think the Giants are super cool. First unit with a blockade, I used him in my Assault Melee team. Yeah, back when Assault Melee came out, there was a lot of really cool stuff you could do with like the niche commandments and demons and stuff like that, but all of the modern demons are like demon race only passives, which sucks because it just leaves Glox and Droll out, which is really unfortunate. Mayel literally has Jesus sandals on. That's a really good point. I completely forgot about that. So sorry, my lord. I really don't have another good turn 1. I really can't do a whole lot. If she's just going to take too much damage, I don't have much I can do about it. Do you have a Discord? I do have a Discord. There should be an invite to it in the description, if I'm not mistaken. We have a decent community over there. Come by and hang out. Reducing 30% of attack-related stats is pretty bonkers. Yeah, honestly, it used to be super good. I think people can kind of get away with it or get around it nowadays. Sometimes, like those big modifiers, though, like they can kind of catch you off guard, and like people can use like really niche units like that every once in a while, and they somehow kind of work out. But I don't know, just depends on CC and stuff like that a lot nowadays, which is unfortunate. I'm already gonna get ultimate on everybody, so let's just push for more damage on Escanor, I guess. Keep our removal card. Because hopefully, if the glitch or whatever works, I should heal again off of this attack. I hope. I think it procced, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on how that's working. Shout out to Marilli, because I wouldn't have known that. Yeah, okay, she's got a good amount of health. We should have procced a decent amount of her passive, too, at this point, so she should have a lot more HP. Okay, so we remove it. He has a defense-related stat buff up, so I think what we're going to do is just shoot both of these off. And then throw this out. Because hopefully that's enough to kill. Then again, this is a 1/6 ult, and then this is a 3/6 ult, so decent damage. Okay, that's good. And that's good. They both hit damage cap. Nice, nice, nice. Using Ruin in PvP. Rigatoni has rare Ruin with max 15% gear. I think he might have sold his account at this point, unfortunately, but that was like a pivotal point in his career, I'm sure. What do I do here? I'm tempted to just throw these ults out and work on getting them back with Thonar and Megellda. See if we can get away with this. This is floor 3, so this is probably going to be pretty tough. The cleanse is really good, though. I can't understate it enough how nice this cleanse is. Because these extra debuffs that he's putting on me are literally just free HP. So, boom. Into... Honestly, the more of these kind of attacks that I can get off, the more ultimate move gauge I'm going to get. So let's do something like that. Into maybe... this. Oh, I'm not gonna have the attack-related stats boost on Freyr. So I doubt this kills, actually. Rigatoni's a free man. I know. It's honestly, like, as much as I know it's gonna seem ironic being like, haha, I am Grand Cross YouTuber, but I really don't like gacha games. Take that with a grain of salt, of course. Like, I enjoy this game at its core, but the gacha element is by far the worst part about this game. Like, I understand some people just really like summoning and are sort of, I don't want to say addicted to the whole mechanic of, like, the gambling aspect of it, which very well you might be, but it's awful. Honestly, it's so bad. I hate the gacha elements of this game. Like, it's so bad. Love the game, but you hate the gacha mechanic. Fair enough. Yeah, honestly, that's all it is. Honestly, I think we might be okay here. I really wanted to be able to cleanse those debuffs off, but we can use it at the beginning of this phase, potentially. Potentially. I don't know why I said that so weird. Oh, I still can't use it because I'm buff disabled. I have to use other people's skills first because I don't have attack-related stats on. I have 1 stack on, so I think that means that these 2 skills should give me the boost. I hope. Unfortunately, the white dog is attacking 3 times. Okay, we get rid of the black dog very easily here. Very, very nice. Nice. I'll be honest, I was kind of tempted to not worry about this run. And we still have to mess around with Nidhogg after this. Very awful. I'm not excited about Nidhogg at all. And, unfortunately, I also don't have debuffs on, so I cannot heal myself with Megellda. That is very bad. I'm going to throw this out to solidify. I'm going to throw this out to gain ultimate move gauge. Ultimate move gauge into an attack with Escanor. That should get me some decent ults. If I may ask, what do you do outside of Grand Cross? Nothing. I don't do anything. I just do YouTube at the moment. I just chill. Just play games. Just mess around. Just enjoying myself. He cooks professionally. I don't cook professionally. I cook mediocrely. It is fun though. I do like cooking. I'm just not like I'm not exceptional at it by any means, but it is fun to cook. Ooh, yikes. I don't have a ultimate removal card. Hopefully this is enough to kill. I'm doubtful. Not doubtful anymore. Never mind. Pog. Big win. Damage cap. Level 1. Or 1/6. Pog. I do have mastered the art of cereal and milk on a professional level. Well, so, like, I can do, like, very minimal things. Like, I can make eggs. I can make, like, quesadillas. I don't know. Like, very, very simple things, of course. I mean, I can make more intricate stuff if I really have to, I guess. But I'm not going to be happy about it. The one thing that I always underestimate when cooking is how long it takes to actually cook. So, that is always kind of an issue with me. I'm always like, oh, like... This is only going to take like 30 minutes or so, and then it takes me like an hour because I'm just really slow at cooking stuff because I'm not used to doing it. So, I don't know. One of those things, I guess. Alright, let's try out Nidhog. I assume I need to use a different card set for this because I'm not going to be all Angel. So, all allies of the Demonic Beast are the same race. I guess we could potentially just use the bird card set. What does the deer card set do? Oh, that's the deer card set's the one you use for Skull and Hati. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to use the bird card. Where is that? Here it is. Which is unfortunate. I do want to use that card set, but because Megellda ruins it, rip. Better chef than Gordon Ramsay. Ah, you're too sweet, too sweet. Right now I'm in the office and avoiding work and watching you, Nod. If I got terminated, you will employ me in your channel. Oh, Lord. I'll be honest, I don't even make enough money on this channel to survive off of. So, like, I don't make a whole lot of money. I only have 10,000 subs. Or, well, I have... what, 13,000 now? Thank you guys. But I'll be honest, I don't know what you think people make at this level, but it is not a whole lot, I'll tell you. Plus, at the beginning of the year, ads really shoot down, so ad revenue is in the toilet at the moment. It's slowly like climbing back up though, so that's kind of nice, but definitely not great. Humble brag. How does bro survive? I don't. I'm dead. How does this fight work? I think I need to rush for Liz ultimate. Ooh, which I can kind of do a little bit easier now with Megellda on the team. So that's very pog, very champ, maybe. Chat just keeps his videos in a playlist and loop it so we can bring more views. God, I don't think that actually. Well, I don't know if that would help or not. I think obviously I guess it would depend on if like it watches the ads, but I would assume that they have a system to circumvent that maybe, but who knows? Honestly, that's a lot of damage. Good thing I have Red Tarmiel on, because good lord. So we cleanse. That should heal a pretty decent amount. We get ultimate move gauge with everybody, so that should be kind of nice. I think we just throw these. Why not? Save your Pierce cards. Yeah, that's I don't know the mechanics to this a whole lot, so if you see me mess up, definitely let me know what I did wrong so I can learn. Because I have been putting off doing the Nidhog boss for quite a while. I should really have already tried to start doing it by now, but oh well. Plus, unfortunately, if I had one more ultimate move level on Megellda, I would be able to get gray debuffs, which would be fantastic, but I do not have that luxury, unfortunately. I honestly think I should just go ahead and ult. Because why not? I can get ults back kind of easily. Right? That might be overkill. Oh well. Liquid is a big PP whale. He knows things. LMAO. I mean, honestly, this fight has been out for a while, and I probably should have already experimented with it more, but it is just... I'm just wanting to wait until new characters come out that are good for it, so I can just breeze through it and not have to worry about it. Because honestly, the relics that they have aren't that great. I bought Freya's because cheaty hacker man, but I don't know, it just... These fights are just not fun. They're not fun. I think we just throw this away. Need to use the Pierce cards for the last stage. You got to make sure that you don't drop him below 50% HP while draining the percent to 0 before you can kill. Gold Pierce card drops it significantly. Okay, gotcha. That is good to know. I want to heal. I think I heal. I do like this boss, though. I like the stage. I like that it's like a ghost pirate ship. I think that's really cool. And I like that he's just lingering in the background, being menacing. I think that's really cool. Ugh. Oh, no. Okay, we live those. We live those, baby. No cleanse, so I'm scared. Actually, yeah, we can do this. Remove it. PogChamp. Push for ults. You're on the Black Pearl, matey. No kidding. It really is like straight out of Pirates of the Caribbean, kind of. Nice, good damage. I like that I use Megellda on this team, or like on this fight. Like, I don't know. A lot of people, I assume, don't probably like that too much, but I don't know. It's cool to get a little bit of PvE action in with Megellda. I don't have a stance removal. Oh. That'll do it. That will do it. Alrighty. Yikes. I know Marilli was saying that you want to have HP defense for Megellda because she dies kind of easily. I don't know. Get Marilli in VC. I don't know where Marilli lives, but I don't know if he's on the same time zone as me or not. But it's 1:30 a.m., so who knows? Plus he plays JP, so I assume like that his like Grand Cross schedule is probably a bit different than mine. Which I have seen him stream like a little bit later at night sometimes, but I don't know. Plus, I don't know. I don't like bothering people. I'm okay. I'll just sit. I'll just cry in the corner while I try to beat this. I'll be okay. Need to summon for Jack Sparrow for this demonic beast fight. No kidding. He'd probably shred this thing in half. Sad they killed off Small Wings King. He's a really cool unit in my opinion. Dude, honestly, Small Wings King, the original one, the debuff meta one, was so cool, and they just had to ruin him. Can't believe it. Such a really cool unit. I really liked the debuff meta. I thought it was really interesting at the time because no other units were using debuffs. And boy, oh boy, they shot me down. They really ruined it. He was kind of just not great from the get-go, and he just progressively got worse. So that sucked. Hour behind me, and you know it? Okay, gotcha. Don't think my Princess Elizabeth will even survive in floor 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was really good for Skull and Hati when they first dropped, so I invested into her quite a while ago. I think I maybe even had them invest into before that. Oh, is she dead already? Bro. This is why I don't play this game mode. Like, I like the Demonic Beast fights, but this one is just so over-the-top dumb that I can't get behind it. Talk to the emotional support, Megellda. She's not helping. She keeps dying. He bothers me constantly. Bull. I get in VC and you join VC and we just hang out and it's a mutual agreement. There's no bothering. We ping each other. It's fine. We'll be okay. She keeps getting reset back to Valhalla. True. You think Grand Cross reset is whack? Toho Lost World reset is based on UTC, so it's in the middle of the evening. So I used to play a game called Crusader's Quest that was I assume that they just have Korean reset time because they're a Korean company, but they reset at like 8 p.m. each day, which was always kind of weird. I want to say Dragon Ball Legends also did like a weird reset as well. Like I want to say they reset at like maybe 9 p.m. my time or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a really long time since I've played Legends, but yeah, I don't know. It's there's a lot of games that have really weird reset times, of course, but it is what it is. It's always weird to think about. Like I guess I'm so like I'm so ingrained and like focused in my own life, of course, like everybody is, that I don't really worry about outside time zones if I don't have to. So the only time I ever think about time zones is when it comes to the news in this game, because I talk to you guys who are obviously not all in my time zone. Remember the Kingbrum meta back in the day? Got me all the way to Champ 5. Dude, Kingbrum was so toxic back in the day. It's hilarious. It's really crazy to think about now, considering how crazy the meta is compared. Did you see the stream announcement? I did. I'm very intrigued, I guess. I'm not exactly excited about it because it's for catastrophes, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna throw both of these. Move this. Actually, I don't even need to move it. Let's use this, use this, use this. Use this. Why not? What gear are you using on Megellda? I'm using attack crit at the moment because I already had the attack crit set built for blue Megellda, which honestly I think I probably could have got away with it being an attack defense set back in the day. But from my understanding, I'm probably going to try to build her an HP defense set as well, just for this fight specifically. Plus, I'll be able to use it on her if I need it for whatever reason, and she'll have extra box CC when she's just sitting in my box, of course, so we'll see how that goes. Not getting a whole lot of Freya cards, which is very unfortunate. I think I need to use this first in this situation. I really want to go for card space there, but I think I'll just do it like this. Contesting red Megellda with red Tarmiel, Margaret, Freya. Margaret, Freya. For this fight? I barely know this fight well enough to use like a good team, so if you want me to use it on this fight, I guarantee I would not do well with it. think you're starting to see that I really like fairy units. Dude, fairy units are cool. They really get a lack of support. Man. This fight, man. This will probably be my last one. I'll be honest with you. No damage mitigation for Mayel. Exactly. That's the worst part about this being the meta team, is that you have to have Mayel 5/6 or 6/6 if you want his ultimate to do its job, which is terrible. Like, that sucks. So, oh well. Move one, use one, use one. Use one. Why not? Also causes Megellda. Megellda isn't an angel. Yeah, that really sucks too. She's just... I don't understand what they're doing with this unit. I don't understand if they're just gonna make it to where you can use an angel team and a Ragnarok team. But I don't know. Used Megellda on the wolves. I did. I just finished before we started fighting Nidhog. I just used her for a full wolf run. It went really well, actually. We did a bird run. I couldn't even beat floor 1 correctly because of the last phase, and it just doesn't work with the team that I was using. So that was not great, but we beat an entire run of the deer and the wolves with her, so that wasn't too bad. And then obviously this game mode is absolute ass. So yeah, not having the greatest time with this one either, but that's life. Hope you're doing well. Just joined. How was your summons, and what do you think of her so far? First of all, thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Jamal. What's going on? Honestly, she's pretty mid. If you already have a good fast farm team for everything other than Nidhogg, because I don't think there is a fast farm team for this, not really. Like, I don't know if you should go out of your way to get her. I think if you're maybe newer and you want to have her passive for the HP related stats and the lifesteal and stuff, you could probably make a really decent argument that she could be like a perfect support character for just regular activities. But if you're gonna fast farm anyway, it's probably not worth wasting your time on. Other than that, I mean, she's pretty good. In a sense, the fact that her ultimate doesn't, or her relic doesn't work on the bird is really dumb. Oh, that's annoying. Luckily, this kills. But her relic doesn't work on the bird, which makes her absolutely terrible, considering that you want to use the blue Megellda instead. She's not a goddess, so she doesn't work out in Nidhogg basically at all, which is annoying. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's really anything else worth saying about her. I don't know. It's just kind of a tough one. It's a tough sell. I should have used maybe the ultimate here instead, so that way I could have rushed more ultimate. That was probably my bad. What's going on, Diaz? Male team with Freya is the fastest team now. Maybe like 20 minutes depending on the RNG of the cards with that team. First floor is the hardest once you know all the gimmicks. Really? Every time I see Marilli do floor 3, it makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Like, floor 3 looks like the most annoying thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oof. We're looking very interesting right here. Maybe a future Ragnarok unit that classifies all unknown Ragnarok units as goddesses. See, somebody else was saying that in the comments earlier, but if they do that, it literally makes Freya's relic, like, redundant. Like, the fact that they added that to her relic specifically, it would kind of just make that whole thing, like, null and void, which would be really weird. Like, I can't see them adding that to Freya's relic and then just being like, you know what? Didn't need that, because there's a new unit that does it better. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm disabled now, so This is really bad. Wow, I didn't know that he even disabled. I'll be honest. This isn't going to remove it either, is it? How are you? I'm good, Paifu. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. See you, Iku. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm not getting any stance cancel cards either. I know that this is going to be bad, but I'm pretty sure my run's pretty much dead here. AoE disable, need to have Elat to protect or just endure it. Yeah, that's so crazy. I don't think Megellda survives this turn, which is going to kill the run. It's going to hurt because he used Extort, yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't have a stance cancel. Freya, what are you doing? And before there is a new demonic beast coming soon, which gives new holy armor, which is like a third passive and makes Megellda's relic work on all demonic beasts. Honestly, that would make the most sense to me, even though that's like probably very far-fetched, probably not going to happen. I don't really understand why they would make this character the way that they did, knowing that it doesn't work like it should, kinda. You know what I mean? Does it disable recovery effects too? Is it just everything, right? I don't think it is. I think you can actually recover through it. So ideally, I know that Megellda's dead, or yeah, Megellda's dead, but this should still heal, right? So yeah, I would have to save my... I would need to save a recovery for this stage, I guess. Weren't there leaks of a Holy Relic upgrade material? Yeah, so there was leaks for Holy Relic cosmetic pieces for the head and armor as well, like the outfits. But I think that was just kind of like stuff that they were sort of maybe experimenting with, nothing too crazy. I don't know if it's necessarily something that they're planning on implementing anytime soon, of course. So, dude, we literally can't get any cancel cards. So, that's unfortunate. I don't know, man. Honestly, I think I'm going to call it. This is super annoying. It's almost 2 a.m. I am tired. I am just going to maybe mess around with it some more later on. We'll probably do another stream sometime this week and try to farm out the rest of the bird relics, because I'm only 4 away, so that's really, really nice. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully, and depending on the RNG that we get with the stones, I should be able to finish them relatively quickly, hopefully. So I don't know, we'll mess around with it some more later on. Imagine the upgrade mats just let you remove the restriction on some of the relics. God, Freya would be so good for PvP Goddess if she wasn't stuck on the dragon thing. Yeah, that's true. Good night, good night. It's definitely been fun to hang out. I hope I can catch a stream in the future again. Yeah, we normally do streams whenever the new banners drop, and then I'll normally try to do streams if I have the time or there's something actually worth grinding out and stuff. So, I don't know. We'll kind of have to just play it by ear a little bit. But I definitely stream every time a banner comes out. So that's at least once every 2 weeks. But yeah, we'll probably also do a stream this week for the reveal of the whatever the new catastrophe unit is. I'm assuming it's Awakened Roxy. But yeah, either way. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had a good time. If you're new to the channel or anything, feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to, obviously don't do it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by nonetheless. So